is up, YouTube? It is your boy, the Franchise Guy, and we're coming at you again with episode 146 on our MLB Show 20, or the show featuring Chance Bishop, my guys. 146 episodes, that is wild. That we've gotten this far into the series, guys. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to episode 200. By the time it's all said and done, we'll be pushing it, but we won't quite get there, I don't believe. But that's alright, it happens. I mean, what else is there to expect, honestly, from everything? But as we get closer to the end of the series, guys, I just kind of want to look back at it and think, hey, this is a great accomplishment. For me, at least, I feel like it's a great accomplishment. You know, I understand that having a series that goes 146 episodes kind of is daunting. It doesn't really allow for new people to come in late. I was talking to my girlfriend, and you know, she doesn't really understand sports. It's not really her forte. She's a Harry Potter kind of person. You know, there's what, 7 books for Harry Potter, but it's a reasonable amount of books where it's like, okay, I can just read the books, or I can watch the movies, or I can, you know, I can do the stuff in it. You know, I'm still involved in it. But then she's like, well, you gotta think it's 146 episodes, and you know, they average about 10 minutes each. Some are a little short, some are a little long, but they're all about 10 minutes each. You know, so they're a feature-length video. They're a full-length video. They're not a short. They're not a, you know, they're a feature-length video. And to watch 146 10-minute long videos, that is a lot of videos. You gotta think roughly every 6 of them's an hour. And how many we got over there? We had, every 6 was an hour, and we had, I don't know, 120, I think that's the time when she said that. And just a lot of videos. But I like the fact that, you know, we have the series that have the longevity, which is always was my thing, was that it's the longevity because it lasts the duration of the game cycle. And then when the new game drops, a new series would start to replace it. So, I mean, I can understand where she's coming from in saying that, and you know, if I'm starting a TV show and I see it's like Supernatural, where there's 20 seasons and each season's 20 episodes long, and each episode's 45 minutes long, well, that's really daunting to look at to catch up. But if I look at, I don't know, let's go with like an anime like Tokyo Ghoul, which is 3 seasons long and every episode's like 30 minutes long, it's like, okay, it's a little less daunting, because it's, you know, it's 3 compared to 20, and it's a lot easier to catch up on, you know, 20 episode seasons than it is to catch up on, you know, 20 episode seasons that are then 20 seasons in itself. Oh, look at the sliding stop. That's my thinking, at least, was how she kind of meant it, that it kind of prevents people from joining into it late, because people aren't going to know how you got here. And like, sure, I have like the marker episodes, like we have the All-Star Game episodes, we have, you know, the season end episodes where we have like the, you know, the MVP totals. But right here, Chance Bishop hitting his 800th career home run. That's a milestone itself. That's a milestone I don't think we get unless we do this kind of series, where we do 3 episodes a week and we hit 146 episodes, where we push 200 episodes a year. I don't think we hit stuff like this, unfortunately. And the fact that Chance Bishop has hit that 800th career home run, and you know, is getting respect from around the league, respect from the Cleveland over here, you know, the Royals. You know, Chance Bishop definitely the all-time home run leader for Kansas City. At least, if not, he's very close to being the all-time home run leader here in Kansas City, which is something I'd love to see the Kansas, you know, not Kansas City, but MLB The Show do for MLB Show 21 is, you know, individual team records. So you can see it's like, hey, if I come in year 10 to Kansas City and I sign an 8-year contract, where do I rank, you know, at the end of that? You know, do the top 5, do the top 10 people, or even not do the number 1 person, where you can just be like, hey, you know, you'll be the number 1 person, you know, if you hit 400 home runs, guess what? You're the number 1 person for home runs here in Kansas City. Plain simple. You know, that's kind of what I think a lot of fans want. They want little things. Like, look at what Madden did. Madden, you know, just finally put in the recent patch update that, hey, if you start a new franchise, which only works for new franchises, unfortunately, but if you start a new franchise, you can get past MVPs and Super Bowl winners, which I guess would be cool if you're doing, like, long form rebuilds, but if you're in a series and you're already 4 seasons in, or 5 seasons in, you're not going to want to restart now. You know, I understand that, you know, Madden doesn't come out till August, but you're already invested in the franchise. You've already made multiple drafts, like I have, you know, in our Washington franchise. You know, we've made multiple drafts. We drafted Trevor Lawrence, we've drafted a bunch of players, and, you know, we're in our 3rd season. So, I mean, I think that's something that I don't want to restart it, but I understand that people do want to restart it. And people that do, you know, rebuilds on YouTube, and then good for them. They get, you know, an extra feature right there to look back on while doing their episodes. So there's that for them, which, you know, good for them that they can add that part there. And then, you know, Madden just tease, you know, coaching carousels, and honestly, I hope, you know, baseball kind of does, you know, a little better, because I understand that, you know, franchise here, now The Show 20 has the coaching carousels. You have the hitting coach, the head coach, the farm director, and you have all this stuff, but I feel like sometimes it doesn't always work out right, because, hey, you know, you get a manager, but he's got -1 to speed, so your 90 speed players are all at 89 speed, and it kind of hurts, you know, the players, because, you know, if you want to be the Braves and you want to have Brian Snitker as your manager, well, unfortunately Brian Snitker has, you know, -2 to durability, so all your players are going to get hurt more, which in real life doesn't mean anything. Like, how does a manager have a player get hurt more? So I think stuff like that definitely needs to be changed going forward in the show for 21, and hopefully for 22 as well, and hopefully for 22, you know, we're jumping the shark right here a bit. They bring back year-to-year saves, because that's currently not in the game, and I understand probably why. If they come out and said, hey, we don't have year-to-year saves because we had to worry about going to next gen, and we couldn't transfer old gen to next gen, that makes sense. That makes sense to everyone if they came out and said that. But, not as my knowledge, they haven't come out and said anything about why they got rid of one of the most popular, if not the most popular feature in MLB The Show the past couple of years. You know, I think how many great rosters, you know, Ryan rosters, Bacon fictional rosters, which rely yearly on the year-to-year saves to help import and help improve their draft classes. You know, you have to think, hey, Ryan Rosters creates a draft class, the draft class, and then you work on it from there, and you add international players, and you add players that, you know, go to overseas, you make them free agents, and do this and that, and you add them to the rosters. But the fact that, you know, you're losing that, you're going to lose that immersion where players like that go over to Korea, you're not going to have them in the game. So that's going to be something that I think fans are going to miss this year, just having that little bit of detail where you have like the Hanley Ramirez's and the players that aren't part of the Players Association currently because they're free agents, you know, not in the game. But definitely, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, that like button, comment down below, and also if you guys like pack openings, check out our Chance Bishop's Breaks pack opening. That is CHANCE Bishop BISHOP Breaks BREAK''S. That is videos every Monday and Friday. I'm Texas Tuesday. Peace out.